Hey guys, you hear about the stealth patched forge farming. They turned off the auto queue function of forges last week, but that didn't stop players from using macros. Yesterday there was a hotfix that removed rewards from failing altogether. But it's interesting because Bungie does not have that listed in the patch notes. Was it an accident? Did they forget to mention it, or were they afraid to mention it? Forge farming became popular overnight after I posted you could use it to power level, so Bungie removed the requeue option. Their response was that AFK forges were hurting other players, but that's not accurate at all. Forge farming is something that came out back in Season of the Forge, December 4th, 2018. I doubt you'll find any information on it before my video came out explaining it. Just buy the 200 power Hawthorne gear, leave your Guardian in the forges overnight, and you come out with Dusklight, Data Lattice, and Dawning Essence, the Christmas currency. If you did it in GoFanon Forge, you also got the Black Armory lore papers, and every seasonal currency since then has been a reward from AFK forge farming. Dawning Essence, Reveler's Essence, Solstice Key Fragments. Back then, XP and Glimmer wasn't as important, but this method could solve all of your troubles in one go. This same time last year even, people were doing AFK forges for materials, Glimmer, Legendary Shards, and Enhancement Cores. The method was buffed so that it even started granting clan XP for milestone progress. 6 months in with no patch in sight, people even started equipping EDZ scanner ghosts for even more Dusklight per run. This became really popular because of the large cost of the Tribute Hall upgrades. Eventually that was patched, but in Shadowkeep it was still awarding clan XP, giving us a free milestone. Dawning Essence was still being awarded a year later, and when Guardian games came out, we could once again AFK farm for Glimmer and XP. Start up this season and we get free Altered Element and Umbral Engrams. Where was Bungie for over a year? They said that the problem was players ruining other players' experience. We've been able to quote-unquote ruin experiences for 2018 through 2020, but now it's a problem because we can power level? Players were able to drop their light or block matchmaking if they wanted, so the AFK hurt no one. Removing the requeue option was hardly a solution. You could use macros to do the same thing, and the same dirtbags that were above 750 still ruined experiences. Now that the rewards were quietly removed, what do you make of it? Are they scared to announce that the actual solution was removing the rewards, and they could have done that this whole time? As seen with this stealth patch. The only reason they removed the requeue option was because of the powerful engrams glitch. If that didn't exist, forge farming would likely be here today. Not because some players were hurting other players. If you're AFK above 750 and ruining experiences, you would get kicked for being AFK, because the real player would throw 4 balls and AFK detection would take you out of the game. If that player was using a macro, of course this wouldn't solve that issue, but the players using macros didn't have to stop AFK farming after the patch. They just modified their macros and kept going. The first patch only hurt the players who weren't the problem. They took out requeue because so many players were on 24/7 and they probably wanted a quick fix to lessen server load. But the server wouldn't have got this way if players didn't have to power level every season just to access the same activities they were already able to play last season. They lock you out of high difficulty activities every season for no reason, just so you play the game. Trials, Nightfalls, Grandmasters, obviously players have lives and need to sleep at night. AFK Forges was a slower way to keep up in Destiny. Look at clicker games, daily login bonuses, and AFK mobile games. People love being rewarded over longer periods of time with minimal effort. It makes you feel like a VIP, like you're being rewarded for your services, loyalty rewards. People that play all the time get more rewards than Forges ever did. You don't need to be jealous of AFK players. AFK Forge farming has granted millions of players XP, Glimmer, Shards, Enhancement Cores, lore, and seasonal rewards over its lifespan. Is this truly the end of forge farming, or will it come back with seasonal loot next holiday? I'll keep you updated.
Cheese forever, Guardian!